If you're wondering what makes this next generation Man United midfield so intimidating, you're in the right place. Today, we'll look at the talents of Jack Moorhouse, Sekou Kone, and Jack Fletcher, and see exactly why their potentials could shape United's future. If you're as excited about Manchester United's future as we are, make sure to hit subscribe to keep up with all the latest on these rising stars. And you want to stick around till the end, as we've got some trivia you wouldn't see coming. How many 15-year-olds do you know who can step onto an under-18s team and look like they belong there? Exactly, that's Jack Moorhouse for you. Born and raised in Manchester, this kid made his debut in 2022 at just 15 years old. Barely old enough to drive, but already playing with guys a few years older than him. And you know what? He didn't just show up, he made his mark. Moorhouse got his call-up based on his standout performances during Man United's under-16s tour of Northern Ireland in the summer of 2021. The team went unbeaten in all 3 matches against teams of a higher age range. A couple of weeks after Moorhouse's debut, he bagged his first goal in a 2-2 draw with Burnley. That goal came just 10 days before his 16th birthday. 19 years old these days, the kid hasn't slowed down a bit. The youngster is a technically gifted midfield with an exceptional ability to carry the ball. He's the type of player who can drop deep into the midfield, often taking on roles that mirror a number 6 or 8. When he drops back, he's ready to receive the ball from the defence, but he doesn't just sit back and play it safe. Instead, he launches forward with these powerful driving runs, using his ball-carrying skills to slice through the opposition and move the play upfield. The lad has also got this incredible agility, where he can turn on a dime, change direction at high speed, and pull off complex manoeuvres without missing a beat or losing his balance. You can throw 2 or 3 defenders at him, but good luck getting the ball off him. His strength and control make it a nightmare to dispossess him of the ball, even when he's charging forward at full speed. Then there's his dexterity. Comfortable with both feet, another layer is added to his game. He can dribble with either foot, constantly switching the ball from side to side to keep defenders guessing. Moorhouse continued his impressive performances in late 2022, setting up a sweet assist in an FA Youth Cup win over Crystal Palace. But while everyone was expecting big things in 2023, things went sideways and injuries started creeping in. By the time the 23-24 season kicked off, he looked like he was picking up right where he left off, got an assist in the opener, scored a goal in the next game, and then, bam, that was it. Just 2 games before, injuries took him off the field for the rest of the season. Now he's making his way back with Man United's under-21 squad. He made his comeback off the bench against Norwich City in late September, and has had 1 more sub appearance since. He's still getting back into the groove, but he's definitely one to watch for the future, especially with the experience Man United has in their current squad. And if there's one young talent who could be lining up with Moorhouse soon, it's Sekou Kone, the Malian sensation with skills to match. But before we trek out Kone's story, take a second to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. You won't want to miss what's coming. Let's throw in a quick trivia question here. How many African players have represented Man United over the years? Got a guess? The answer is 12. And with the emergence of Sekou Kone, he might just become the 13th. You probably heard some buzz about him during the transfer window, but if you're still in the dark or just wondering, who exactly is Sekou Kone? Let's break it down. Born in 2006, he is an 18-year-old defensive midfielder who is super comfortable on the ball, even when he's got opponents pressing him hard. The Malian was a bit of a surprise signing from Gouda FC over the summer. He grabbed everyone's attention at the 23 FIFA Under-17 World Cup, where he played a massive role in helping Mali finish in an impressive 3rd place. But here's the thing, United didn't bring him in just to sit around and develop slowly. Nope, Kone is already highly rated within Carrington, and the word has it, they are planning to fast-track him straight into the first team. They see a lot of potential in him, and it seems like they're not interested in waiting around for it to blossom. His calmness under pressure is something that is rare for a player of his age. And while he's a natural in the defensive midfielder role, he's equally at home as a central midfielder or even as a box-to-box player, covering ground and impacting both ends of the field. His positioning is one of his strongest traits. He's got that awareness that keeps him in the right place at the right time, rarely getting caught out or off balance. This composure makes him rock solid defensively, and easy to see why he's got everyone talking. With his technical skills and maturity, he's exactly the type of player who could strengthen United's midfield for years to come. While it's still early days for Kone, and we've got to keep in mind his age and that he's still developing as a player, the initial signs are clear. This kid could be something seriously special in midfield. Right now, the midfield at Old Trafford, could use a bit of a shake-up. And there's talks that Amorim might look to the academy to bring in fresh talent. If that happens, Ineos has already started laying down the foundation for a new core at United, with Kone right at the centre of it. Another youngster who's sure to be part of that core is none other than Jack Fletcher, son of club legend Darren Fletcher. And get this, Jack's not alone. He's got a twin brother in the academy too, but all eyes seem to be on Jack, who's showing signs of following in his dad's footsteps, and might be the first to make the Fletcher family proud at the Old Trafford. 1.25 million is how much United doled out to bring in his brother from Man City in 2023. Yep, you heard that right. This kid was once dining with the blue half of Manchester. Not that all matters now. Jack Fletcher is doing his thing in the red jersey for the academy team, and he's been showing how good he is. The 17-year-old has even had a brush with the first-team action when Erik ten Hag included him on the bench for the game against Brentford. Jack Fletcher's been in the United youth setup for just over a year, but it's already clear he's one of the brightest talents in the academy. But what really makes him stand out? Well, let's break it down. Like his dad, Darren, who was a steady presence in central midfield, Jack's got all the traits you want in a central midfielder, with a bit of flair that takes it up a notch. For starters, Jack's got an amazing left foot. His passing range is something to watch. He can ping it out wide, thread it through tight spaces, or send it perfectly weighted between the lines. His vision is top-notch, spotting options and creating chances that few others see. And it doesn't stop there. He's technically flawless. His close control is tight, almost magnetic, making it look effortless as he carries the ball forward. Jack may not be the most agile, but he knows how to shield the ball, leaning into challenges and using his frame to keep control. His footwork is on point, especially when he's driving forward in midfield. Every step is measured, keeping him perfectly balanced even at full speed. It's rare to see him lose control in those moments, which speaks to just how polished his game already is. And he's starting to get recognised for it too. In August 24, he was nominated for the Premier League 2's Player of the Month award, a serious nod to the kind of talent he's bringing to the field. The future is bright for this kid. I mean, if you're on the brink of the first-team action just a year after joining the academy, you've got to be that good. With talents like Moorhouse and Kone rising through the ranks, the United midfield could soon look like a blend of skill, strength, and serious potential. Jack Fletcher isn't just along for the ride either. He'll be there right in the mix, bringing his own brand of control and creativity. And who knows, in a few years, we might be looking at a whole new Man United core, with Jack leading the charge just like his dad once did. So, what do you think? Is the United young midfield the next big thing? Let us know in the comments who you're most excited to see in action. Moorhouse, Kone, Fletcher, or maybe someone else flying under the radar. We love hearing from you, so drop your thoughts below. And if you enjoyed this, why not check out another one of our videos? We've got more on United's rising stars that you won't want to miss. Up next, we're breaking down how these young guns could change United's entire playing style. Click here to watch.